Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I will be sharing with you guys 10 made in India products I'm currently loving. Now, you guys know how excited I get while talking about made in India products because I'm so proud of how far brands and products have come, because all of these are worth your time, money and love while also being made right here in our homeland. Also, I have partnered up with Hymira for today's video to showcase two of my favorite products from their range. So without any further ado, if you want to know about some amazing products that are made right here in India, then please keep on watching. Let's start this video off with some bomb skincare recommendations. And of course, there has to be a moisturizer in here. And the reason why I'm calling these bomb recommendation is because I have Hymira's Hydro Bomb with me right here. Basically, this is a gel-based moisturizer. And let me first show you the texture because it's a beautiful texture. You really have to feel it to believe it. It's a melt on the skin texture and it gets absorbed into the skin so quickly, and it keeps your skin moisturized because it has beautiful ingredients like oat extract, green tea extracts, and a lot of other gorgeous ingredients in here that will make sure that your skin feels supple and soft throughout the day or night, especially if you're in AC environments. This does not feel heavy or greasy on the skin at all and adds a beautiful glow on the skin as well. I cannot tell you good enough things about this moisturizer, plus the texture makes it perfect for any skin type out there. So no matter what your skin concern is, you can definitely go for this. Bonus point, I actually really love the fragrance because it's so calming. It's like a sweet floral fragrance which is not nauseating at all. It just calms you down and makes you go into this zen vibe, especially if you're doing skincare and that self-care time with yourself. This is gonna be the product for you. My second recommendation from Hymira has to be their dry body oil. Now, you guys know me. I have Sahara Desert dry skin, but I also know there are people out there who feel everything is too heavy or too greasy for their skin, and they often tend to skip moisturizing their skin, and that is why this is super important. Basically, this is a dry body oil, which means that it would give you the hydration and moisturization of an oil, but it will also be dry on the skin in the sense that it's not going to be greasy or heavy at all. All you need to do is just spray this a couple of times all over your skin and then just massage it in. It just gets absorbed into the skin again super quickly. There is no residue on the skin, and the fragrance of even this one is super calming, so it's great for self-care time. I would also suggest that you apply this at night time so your skin can really heal and replenish throughout the night. And also, if you have super oily skin and you just don't want to do something in the morning, then nighttime is a great time to apply this. I really enjoy using this dry body oil and I'm sure you would too. Now, of course, I have to suggest you a sunscreen, and I recently did a video on trying out sunscreens that are made in India, and this one has to be one of the standout formulations. Now, of course, I liked a couple of them, but this one just had my heart in the first go. I am talking about the Formularx Hydrasheild. Now, this again is a super thin consistency, so there is no downtime with the amount of blending you need on the skin. It gets absorbed onto the skin really quickly, and there is absolutely zero white cast, which is so important. Plus, it makes your skin feel very hydrated and glowy, which again is super important for me. This also has vitamin C and peptide in there, so all of these ingredients are great for skin recovery, and also protection from the sun rays out there. My last skincare recommendation comes from one of my favorite brands of all time. I am talking about YBP, and I have their cleansing salve with me right here. Basically, this is a makeup melter in a salve form, and I love all YBP salves. They've not made a salve yet that I've not ended up falling in love with, and this is no exception. This is a very soft makeup melter. It melts onto the skin and it cleanses your makeup off like no one's business. You can have the most stubborn liner, mascara or lipstick, and this would get rid of everything. All you need to do is massage it on for a couple of minutes and just splash your face with some water and maybe go in with your second cleanse, because that is super important for skincare as well. But let's come back to this cleansing salve. I'm a huge fan. It's a beautiful makeup melter. If you want to invest in your makeup cleanser, and if you also want it to be made in India and not like a Clinique or any other brand, then this is the one. Let's talk about some hair care products now, and the first product I have comes from N. This is their Volume Up hair gel. Now, the name is slightly confusing because this is supposed to slick down your hair, but they've called it Volume Up. The reason why they've done it is because this has hair growth ingredients in here as well. They have Redenzil and all of that will also ensure that you have new hair growth coming in. Now, I've not seen that, so I can't comment point on that. Why I like it though is because it gives my hair a nice amount of hold, a nice amount of slickness, and just make sure I don't have baby hair or flyaways just going everywhere. Now I have a lot of baby hair because I have a lot of breakage because of yoga and exercises that need my head to be on the ground. So that's why I love to use this to make sure that my flyaways are just at bay, especially for slick back hairstyles like I have right now. And this does not give me extreme crispiness like a lot of gels do. Now of course even this would have that white cast residue once you just remove your hair from the style that it is in, but when it's on the hair it does not have that white cast appearing like that. Some gels still do that, and again my hair does not feel crispy, which is very very important because that gets very annoying. So if you are looking for a new hair gel to slick your hair back and you also want some hair care properties in it, which again I can't vouch for, I cannot say about that, I just like it as a hair gel, then you can definitely check this one out. Now next up I have a finishing spray, and there's a difference between a finishing spray and a setting spray when it comes to your hair. A finishing spray is just supposed to give your hair a nice amount of shine and just make it look very glossy and add like almost. So the hairspray that I have with me comes from Bee Blunt. This is their hot shot finishing spray. Now this hairspray is great for people who have dry and lifeless hair, or maybe if your hair is too chemically treated and colored and it just looks like it's a broom, because I've gone through that phase where I had my hair looking like a broom all day every day. This is great for hair types like that. This would add instant shine to your hair, and this is alcohol free as well, so it's not going to damage your hair in the longer run. This is a silicone based formula, and silicones are just going to coat your hair from top and make it look like your hair is full and full of life and just shine and radiance of all sorts. You just need to spray it all over your hair to give your hair that glossy feel, and I really like it for that. Please do not expect it to hold any hairstyle, because this is not a holding spray. As I said, this is just a shine spray to make sure your hair looks healthier. Now I have some makeup recommendations, and I of course have to talk about a blush because Indian brands right now are going crazy with blush launches, but this one seems to have captured my heart a little too much, and it comes from Kiro. This is their multi wand stick and it comes in 3 shades, but my favorite seems to be Vintage Rose, which is a beautiful color. Now all you need to do is just swipe it wherever you want to apply it. You can apply it on the lips, cheeks, eyes, wherever it is that your heart desires, and then just tap it out with your fingers. The reason that I really like this formulation is because this does not move my foundation at all, so you can wear it on top of makeup really easily. Although this looks gorgeous even on bare skin, and this does last for a really nice amount of time because it settles down into a matte finish. I know with cream products a lot of people have longevity issues, but this one is long lasting because it's not super dewy or greasy, so it does not move as much. Once it settles down, it settles down. And again, there are other shades available, but Vintage Rose is where my heart is. I would definitely suggest you pick it up and you will not regret it at all. Next up I have SimplyNam's Cosmic Glow, which is a highlighter duo, and this is a cream to powder highlighter, and the 2 shades we have here are one a golden and one a lavender. So we have Moon Glow and we have Star Glow right here, and that's why this makes it onto this list, because generally Indian companies shy away from a lavender highlighter while it looks so gorgeous on the skin, but this formulation is super beautiful as well. It's a very soft cream finish that applies like a powder on the skin, and again you can wear it on top of foundation. I just like to pick it up with my finger and tap it on my skin, and it gives you the most ethereal glow out there. It does not have any chunky shimmer particles in there. It just gives you that beaming from within. I've had lots of water, I eat my green veggie sort of a glow. It's such a beautiful formulation. I definitely want 10,000 more shades in this formulation because it just deserves that. The last makeup recommendation I have comes from Myhues. This is their Hyglow lip elixirs, and honestly I'm obsessed. As cliche of an influencer term that it is, I am obsessed with this lip oil. It makes your lips look so juicy, plump, full, healthy, nourished, all of those gorgeous things, while also providing pigment in there. Now they have beautiful shades that I have swatched over on my shorts, so you can check that out, but my favorite has to be the shade Rooh, which I also have on my lips right now. It goes so smoothly on the lips. I love how this feels on the lips. Now the staying power is anywhere between 3 to 4 hours because this is the glossy transferable product, so you will definitely have to keep touching it up, but I'm so in love with this formulation. I would not mind touching it up honestly throughout the day for the effect it gives to the lips. I'm so proud of Shalini for creating this brand. I've loved their lipsticks, I've loved this, and I cannot wait for more stellar launches from her. And now for my last recommendation, I of course have to talk about a perfume, and this one comes from Nykaa. This is their Lovestruck Talk All Night perfume, and I have a mini with me right here, which I think is always great just in case you want to know if you really want to invest in a perfume or not. You don't want to invest too much money in a perfume only to not end up liking it, so minis are the way to go. Now I love Nykaa's perfume formulation because they're pretty long lasting and they're affordable affordable as well. While we talk about this perfume, this has heavy hints of jasmine in there, which I love, but they also have other florals and a little bit of spice in there, which makes it a very well layered and complex perfume. I really like how this wears on the skin as well. It feels slightly warm yet floral, which is a beautiful combination, especially right now when the seasons are changing. While you would want something floral to pick you up, but you would also want something warm when it's raining and pouring outside, it's a great perfume for that time and any time in general if you love those notes. So overall, I really like this perfume. You can pick up some of the other perfumes as well. I have recommended some of the other perfumes previously which I really like, but this can be a great addition to your vanity. And with that, I'm done with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. Do let me know one made in India product you guys are currently loving, and definitely check out all of these products, these brands, their social medias. You can support even in the way of following and not just purchasing, because we should all support a beautiful homegrown brand, shouldn't we? But that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.